I don't own the rights to this music. I own the rights to this message. 2024 session getting ready to start. I want exoneration of the Supreme Court. Brooke Learman, you seen me 2 weeks ago at the Hope Award ceremony. Brooke Learman, you've been knowing me since you were a delegate. All right. Mayor Brandon Scott been knowing me since he came into office. Sheila Dixon made a documentary about Baltimore's politics, and I ain't got to change nobody's name. Cory McCray, Jackie Addison, Nick Mosby, Marilyn Mosby, the Maryland Black Caucus, a documentary all about Baltimore and the way the machine works. So we're going to start right here. Social media for social change. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. You can Google me. I ain't hard to find. That's Mayor Brandon Scott. I told y'all I was going to use y'all's campaign signs. Brandon Scott been silent on this since he sat in that seat, and I can prove it through the legal mail and the mailings. Minuteman Press, I'm getting ready to press up on you. That's a legal notice. It's a learning moment. It's a legal notice. Dr. Whitehead, WEA Radio, the voice of the community, y'all been silent on this. Silence is consent. See the date? 2008. See that? Dwayne G. Davis. I went home on vacation and came back on probation. And I've been fighting this fight ever since 2006. When I started this with Governor O'Malley, it was Get Shorty, the Get Shorty program. Shorty, pull your mask up? No, we're gonna unmask Baltimore. That's Ivan Bates. You having a town hall next Monday on the 8th of January. I'm gonna be there. That's Chuck Grassley. Kwaisa Mfume asked the House Judiciary to investigate this. Chuck Grassley been sitting on this since 2008. That's Miss Gion from the ACLU. The ACLU been collecting a lot of money to claim that they fighting for us, and the ACLU is not. The ACLU is just a money grabber. All right, we talking about mass incarceration in the prison industry. That's Frank Conway, the clerk of the court. I can show you where Frank Conway and his grandson been destroying evidence. I can show you where Cory McCray don't want to do his job.
No means no.
Are you gonna defend black people in Baltimore?
No, 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 no.
Are you gonna turn over my evidence for the world to see what being black in America is?
No, no, no. 1,000 times no.
That's Hettleman. You stand for Israel, you gotta stand for me. Like I said, that's Ivan Bates, and that's the Baltimore beat. This is the 45th district, and y'all house divided would never stand. The 45th district has alienated Stephanie Smith, and y'all holding town halls without Stephanie Smith. Kaylin, Cory, Jackie, y'all represent the people, not the machines, and y'all been representing the machines too long. I'm a whistleblower, all right, a whistleblower, and that's Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. These are the first black leaders in the Congress, all right? So I'm doing it like this. I'm giving you the new face of old Jim Crow. I'm giving you Scott Shellenberger. Izzy Pataki just got sworn in as the new chairman of the Baltimore County. Julian Jones, Izzy Pataki, Councilman Young, Councilman Quirk. We talking about Baltimore, rewired, the money behind the machine. Right here. See who he is. We talking about your prison industry. All right? 2011. That's the prison industry in Illinois. That's the prison industry in Maryland. See who I talked to? See the judges? This was in 2014 when you took me off the ballot. Delegate Cardins is in there. Bilal is in there. Nick Mosby is there. Yeah. That's WBAL. Tim Tennyson. That's Commissioner D'Souza. That's my whistleblower's application. And that's Mr. Harding from the Department of Justice. He got this. 36 St. Charles Street. Eric Barron got this. See who that is? That's Stephen Janis. And we talking about Fox 45 and the role that they play in this. Y'all been holding this since 2014. That's Aisha Khan. We talking about campaign financing violations. And that's Governor Schaefer. He said follow the money. See who that is? Scott Shellenberger. Eric Hardin, Department of Justice. That's Robert Davis, City Solicitor. I'm not Emmett Till. But that's Doug Gansler. All right? And Doug Gansler talk about Emmett Till. Well, here we are. Bill Ferguson, Cory McCray, and Brooke Learman. A documentary about Baltimore. The money behind the machine. Brooke Learman, you're the controller now. I need an audit. I'm out $250 million. That's Justin Fenton. Y'all let him make the movie We Run the City? No. I'm going to show you what runs the city. That's the Baltimore Sun. All right? Diana Suggs. She got a Jailhouse Diary. The Baltimore Sun, the Baltimore Banner, the Baltimore Beat, the Baltimore Brew. Y'all don't want to talk about this, but I'm going to talk about you. I'm going to talk about you. That's Rod Rosenstein from the Department of Justice. See that? 36 South Charles Street. I gave you a criminal breakdown of your criminal enterprise in 2010. That's Dred Scott, 2010. If you go to Senator Antonio Hayes, he got the book. I never got a trial. In these other cases. You feel me? Racism in the judicial system. You feel me? That's Barbara Mikulski. We talking about Congressman Cardins, Senator Cardins, Sheriff Fisher, Mr. Snowden, Mr. McGee, Judge Bell. And that's the Minority Report. That's President Trump. That's me at the the Baltimore New Sun. That's my visitor's pass to the Attorney General's office. See that? You got that. In 2014, you had that. You see who got that? The Baltimore Sun. We talking about TV One, Radio One, Roland Martin, Franksky, WHUR. Racism don't work without black cooperation. What's your reality? Yeah, the haves versus the have-nots. So, man, Brandon Scott, 2024, I want exoneration. You got my paperwork. You got criminal charges against Scott Shellenberger. City, county, state, and federal levels. It's like Operation Greylord. If you don't snitch, you can go to jail. Yeah, you can go to jail. That's Senator Cardins. The documentary was all about you, Senator. And I got your paperwork. Vanessa Attenberry, Luke Clippinger. You feel me? It's all about Scott Shellenberger. Book and the movie. You want to protect Scott Shellenberger? You willing to go to jail for that white man? Because that's where you at. Either you tell the truth or you let that white man free. Izzy Pataki got my paperwork. Baltimore County Law Department got my paperwork. Scott Shellenberger is going to be criminally charged and disbarred in 2024. If you come down to Annapolis, I'm going to check him just like I checked him here in Baltimore. Wherever I see you at is where I'm going to treat you at. I'm going to treat you too.
No.
Oh, yes, I am. Wherever I see you at, I'm going to pull this button out and I'm going to push your button. I'm going to pull your card. The 45th District ain't representing us. You representing the machine. You protecting white supremacy. Book, movie, class action lawsuit. 2024, the world is watching Baltimore, and I'm going to give them something to see. The new face of old Jim Crow, we're going to show you the real Westmore. Because Westmore been hiding this for the last year. A whole year you had this. It's a year in review. 2023, 2024, I'm knocking on justice's door. And you the star of the show. Senator Cardins and Shorty, how you gonna explain this? You got my paperwork from 2007 to now.